Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to show you how to use start to finish from the scanner to the end of the setup for the new tcgplayer scan and identify. So we'll get this down so we can have a regular thing. So first thing, I'm using a Rico 8170. You'll know if you want to learn how to set it up, you can. That's different video complete. But first thing you do, since it's not anything, it's not a scan and setup like to the program, scan from the scanner to tcgplayer. It is a image import program. It is not a scan to the program. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to start. We have our normal setup. However you have your Rico scanner set up in PaperStream, works perfectly fine. You're going to need two programs if you want to keep the images for also eBay. It's a good idea to, just so you can save some time and not have to worry about it. You need your PaperStream capture. You need a program called Advanced Renamer, because the way Rico puts in their things, it does an F and a B for the front and back of the card, and when files are named, F comes after B, which is the front of the card, so it should be the opposite way around. Makes it so identification is a lot easier. If you're just using tcgplayer, you technically don't need it, but it makes it a lot easier. So, first things first, take your cards, put them in your scanner. If I don't click on other things, put them in your scanner. It shouldn't take very long at all. Let's make sure you fan it out. All the normal things. So scan. I do mine sideways. Next, we're gonna go through and scan. I can fix that in after print so you guys can see. And I'm using all just random, just a stack of cards I have. They're all Baldur's Gate. And you'll have to go through and check which ones are, as you can see, some are coming out different and not. That's because I'm not slowing down any of the speed like this. That's a fun one. And I can tell you the scanner doesn't like anything after that's raw fed a lot of times. That's why you should put the sleeves on it, but we will. So finish this. You know, this one. I haven't run it through with the error cards, but it probably detects that it's a bad scan type situation. Quick thing. Trying to do this a little bit faster, so it's a lot easier for everything to be followed along. Okay, yes. So we're gonna. Oh, I think is there an option? Makes things a little. We're gonna rotate 90, rotate 90. Paper stream's nice for that. I want that one's out. And okay, so that, make sure you have the file destination. I have it already set. So this you can minimize. You're already done with your scan. So next, to do the file renamer. So I'll show you what I meant by. I did it. Oh, it did. Okay. This. What we're gonna do is we're gonna just rotate left. Left. I should have did the export. So and then we'll drop it into, since I didn't have my folder fully selected right, I wanted to do the test, but that's my mistake. We'll just redo that in, why are you? Either way, well, that's something that we'll fix later. But, so to rename them, I have a program called Advanced Renamer. It's free. You don't need to pay for anything. You could donate to help out. So what I do is I just file, folders, select where I want it, set a test. I already did this as a test. Basically what it's going to do is you place the card, the file with f.jpg and replace it with a, same with, so basically make the first one is a and the second one's pretty simple. So we just click start batch. It'll probably throw it up. Okay, there we go. That's all done. So now all the files are changed. Simple, done, over with. So you're done with that program also. And then, so now we go to your lovely tcgplayer desktop. Go to the new tab that you see at the very top, identify scan. If you have Pro, you can use this. If you don't, you're going to have to contact them. It actually says it in their little FAQ. Contact them if you want to use it. So it brings you up to this. So now what do we do here? So we pull in the import. We go click import, select the product line, magic, browse file. They have to be JPEG or PNG, I think. Yeah, JPEG or PNG right here. It says, and 300 pixels. So that's, your scanner should do that perfectly fine. All those settings, that's in your basic setting. You can do 3,500 images. So then you click browse file or you drag and drop. I'm going to just browse file and install. It's going to probably issue an error on a few things. So here's the fun part of this. We're going to open. So brings all your files in. Click next. Select your condition. I'm going to do near minute because they're fine. Normal print-ins. And then you click import. And make sure you don't close the router because it will mess up. So I tried it once. It really messes up your whole thing. So once it gets done, it will hopefully do that. So here's the thing. View unidentified images. Every one of the back of your cards is going to be horribly not identified, that sort of thing. So that's one of the big things. So essentially, right now, you can literally just click delete all and make sure you check all. I'm not worried about which ones are in there. I'm not really fully uploading this. So delete all images. Then we go back to the match catalog. Some of them are not really, that's kind of weird. That's a new, so yes, it will actually mess up. You got to verify what it's going through. For some reason, the back of the card is identifying as that, but it's getting pretty well for what the cards are. So and it tells you the quality of what it is. So from here, you can now click the listen price. You gotta set up your listen price. You use mass price tool, you know exactly what this screen kind of looks like for the most part. So let's see, I'm doing magic. Choose last sold, market, low, and you got direct low. So market, I'm gonna do, you can change this to dollar plus minus percent minus plus. So I'm gonna do percent by 10%, and then you click save. Cool, you have now your magic thing. You go back to manage scans, or you can, and it brings all your stuff back. Now, you can now push all to inventory. Literally, you can put it into live or stage. I'm going to do stage, and then you click stage will allow you to review before pushing to live. Basically, you click next, um, listen prices and duplicate handling, use listen prices, send without price. You can then now select, it'll automatically select your setup, and then you push it out. That's it. That's literally all the program is. It's not anything difficult. It'll detect what your things are. Let's see. I haven't actually pushed one, so let's see what it. I selected setup. I don't want to see what it looks like. 82 inventory, and then we go to inventory. No. So you go to pricing tab. You click on stage. And that's all the cards that I did that were in there. Has all my prices the way I wanted it, and now I can put this to live inventory. Pretty simple, not anything to do. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I don't mind answering. Hey, I think that's good. And obviously it'll tell you which ones are wrong and all that stuff. Okay, thanks. Have a good day, guys.